When I think about what we call the traditional research process, we have different sources. Maybe it's a set of texts, maybe visual and visual data, maybe it's audio interviews. All of these sources go into analysis, code, reading, and at the end, we have a normal traditional prose paper that describes this whole analysis. What's left out of this process is all the work that goes into creating a resource. It doesn't always get credited in the final publication. So how to make sure all that work is recognized and credited? Another problem, if you want, with traditional research process is that as part of the research, we often create additional data sets. We have spreadsheet where we take notes about our analysis. Maybe it's extra annotation. All of these data sets are very important for others to reproduce what we've done and to build on our research. But often these data sets are not credited, they're not published in their own right. The emphasis is on the final article. So again, data paper addresses this need because it gives a space to publish descriptions of these data sets.
The publication of a data paper involves the open access repository of a database and, therefore, the sharing of data with a wider audience. This sharing encourages knowledge exchange between researchers and contributes to scientific progress. Finally, but not less important, publishing an article about the database implies that the database itself is well structured and documented and clear to an external user. As far as authors of data papers are concerned, a first advantage is seeing one's own work recognized, cited for creating reusable data, and connecting with other researchers thinking about reuse, which may improve the data itself. The Journal of Open Humanities Data was launched in 2015 as part of the Ubiquity Press meta-journal portfolio. These meta-journals publish about research data, software, and hardware. The goal was to promote the values of sharing and reuse of data in the humanities in view of the situation just described. The JODE team consists of researchers from different fields of the humanities and social sciences, such as linguistics, classical studies, and law. Publication with JODE follows rather fixed steps. You must first choose an open repository where to deposit the data, indicate the DOI of the deposit in the article, and then submit the article. After making the requested changes, it is good practice to add the DOI of the data paper to the open repository in order to increase the visibility of both as much as possible. JODE advises 5 open repositories, among them the JODE Dataverse, which was designed specifically for the data which is the subject of an article published in the journal. JODE regularly accepts article submissions, but there are also special collections, for which we have open calls. We have 3 special collections at the moment: humanities data in the time of COVID-19, language documentation collections, assessment and recognition, and computational humanities research data. JODE also engages in a number of external activities that go beyond the publication of articles. So far, we have organized 2 open humanities data forums to encourage discussion about the values, sharing, and reuse of data in humanities disciplines. We have also participated in external events, such as the Ribary conference in the Working with Software and Data session, and expert roundtable on data citation organized by the Social Sciences and Humanities Open Cloud. Now, please let me show you the results for the first analysis. We can see that publication activity has increased considerably over time, from the launch of the journal in 2015 until the end of the period under review in August 2021. We tagged published articles according to their main subject area, using the keywords that the authors provided when submitting their manuscripts. What we have noticed is that some areas are obviously more productive in this sense than others. Unsurprisingly, Digital humanities and natural language processing were two of the most popular keywords used by Jolt authors. What also emerges from this analysis that many Jolt contributions are interdisciplinary. Jolt authors are asked to fill out a form to capture their impressions of the journal. In addition to the positive comments on the submission and peer review process, the form helped us to understand why authors choose this journal over others. One reason was the field of humanities in which Jolt positions itself, and another was Jolt's emphasis on open access and data sharing. Please stay connected for other videos on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and find our email addresses for any questions you may have. Thank you for watching.